Alright, so welcome back to Tales of Crestoria. Yeah, let's just jump. I'm not sure what I want to do right now, to be honest. I kind of want to do more of Cress's story, so let's see if we can plow through one more segment here. Because I want to know more about this monster and Cress's backstory here. Oops. Ratatosk must have come out to play again. Sorry, Cress. I imagine he said some awful things to you. I don't seek an apology so much as an explanation. Who or what is this Ratatosk? His personality seems entirely different from your own, and I've never met anyone who could converse with monsters. Please tell me everything about him. It's sort of, It appears you do not wish to explain. So be it. Let us move on for now. Really? I'm certainly not going to force your tongues. When we fought those monsters, Ratatosk proved a stalwart ally. For the nonce, that is enough for me. Cress. If Ratatosk spoke true, then we have precious little time to waste. Let us find this alpha monster. Right, what a relief, huh, Emil? And for you too. Ratatosk, since I know you're listening. Damn, Cress, you're just as soft-hearted as Emil and Marta. Difference is, I can't let them die. So if there are monsters to fight, I guess I'm fighting with you. It'll be a privilege, Ratatosk. Huh. Alrighty. So, let's go fight some monsters. I'm curious how involved these quests are, to be honest. And I also kind of want to get the gleam stones from them. And I'm kind of enjoying Cress's little storyline here to save the village from monsters. I actually kind of enjoy the battle system when you do it manually. It's just the challenge needs to be, or the fight needs to be challenging enough that it's worth it. When it's just this fodder stuff like this, there's no point. But I do actually enjoy the battle system. It's not bad because you have to try to combo up and save abilities so that you have more combo built up so you do more damage. It's interesting. But we just hit rank 14. And this, unlike War of the Visions, like you can just rank perpetually, I think, unless there's a cap. There might be a rank cap. But just doing missions gets you rank XP, so it's basically you're just bottlenecked by how much AP you have. There's probably missions that are most worthwhile to grind, but to rank up, but for now we don't really care that much. I also haven't worried too much about doing the raid missions, but I may need to start doing that soon because you need some of those materials for awakening your characters. Like I have Velvet, I think her max level is 70 right now, although she's only sitting I think at like 61. But I'm only going to start worrying about really grinding out characters once we've completed all the story that's available. Unless I hit a bottleneck where I can't complete the story and I keep failing missions. But other than some hard missions that I've had trouble with, I think the main story on normal is okay. These woods are teeming with monsters. How are you faring, Ratatosk? This is nothing. It doesn't look like nothing to me. You're wounded. Here, let me heal it for you. This is barely a scratch. Don't get your britches in a bunch. That's Emil's precious body you're using, so either hold still or switch back. Fine. Is the battle over? It is. I gather you retain no memories of what has transpired while Ratatosk is in control? Yeah, somehow Ratatosk is able to remember everything, but it's a total blank for me. That's quite the predicament. It really is, but at least Ratatosk protects Marta for me. He saved us more times than I can count. If only I were stronger, then I'd be able to handle this stuff without him having to help. It's okay, Emil. I know how hard you've been practicing. One day you're going to be even stronger than Ratatosk. And you're already strong enough for me. I know I can always count on you, Emil, so don't beat yourself up. Thanks, Marta. You two certainly seem close. Yeah, we grew up together. I can't even remember a time before I knew Emil. He's my precious prince. I'm not sure he feels the same, though. I've confessed my love to him countless times, but he never says he loves me back. See? It just happened again. No response. Wait, what? That didn't count. I've probably made the first move 200 times now, but between Ratatosk interfering and Emil being totally dense, it never goes anywhere. Huh. Ah! Did you hear that? A monster's roar and a human scream. Over there, that woman's running for her life. Ah, geez, that's a lot of monsters. Let's go, you two. We need to save her. Problem is, I never actually played the second Symphonia game. I've always kind of wanted to, but it's one of those ones where it's like, you have the two party members, Emil and Marta, and then your other party members are monsters. So kind of like, if you think of like Final Fantasy 13-2, which Final Fantasy 13-2 was great. It was probably my favorite Final Fantasy game. Final Fantasy 13 game anyway, but I don't know. As much as I like Symphonia, I don't know, never went and played the second one. Which is like a weird pseudo sequel. I'm gonna have to like switch up my party so I don't have Cress and Velvet in it, because they just keep saying that line over and over and over and over. I'm liking this side story so far. It is a side story. It has nothing to really do with the main plot. I thought it would have incorporated a little bit, but it sort of does, because I mean, Cress was worried about that monster attacking the village in the main story, so we're kind of just pursuing that. But it has nothing to do with like the transgressors and. But it does flesh out the world, which I do like. I'm curious about the Velvet and Mila side story, though. That one I do like, the one with Kanata and Mila, about her springly hair being being a weapon as well. It's great. I actually kind of like this like music, that I like that. Anyways, yeah. What happened to the woman? There, but what the? The hell? The two monsters are going at it. What you fighting over? Who gets to eat her? Ratatosk, when did you? Look, one of them's holding a doll. That doll. Then you are... The beast who killed him. Excuse me? Master Mabaru carried that doll everywhere. It was a gift from the village children, and he treasured it. Ratatosk, we need to create an opening to save that woman. I will engage its attention, and you slip behind it. Who died and made you boss? Okay, so this one I'm actually not gonna auto. Okay, so that gives us 26 count. So we'll use all of these abilities now. Now, which means we have to just attack normally for now. We're not going to use that ability just yet, although we're going to have to because this is going to be a problem. What to do here? Do this, which will increase our hit count by quite a bit. And then we'll do his. Oh, we won anyway. Yeah, so like I actually like when you have to like kind of plan out your attacks and stuff. Like that's actually kind of fun. But there's just not a lot of opportunities because a lot of it is just fodder enemies. And again, I think we're kind of really out-leveled for these monsters in particular, but you can do some pretty fancy stuff. Or be clever anyway. It worked. Now we gotta finish that monster. This is where you die, beast of the woods. Behind me, lass. Wait, please. Demon Fang. No, you can't. There, the beast is down. Master Mabaru, at last you will be avenged. Now to finish this. Please, you need to listen to me. What are you doing? Step aside. That monster is my sworn enemy. You're wrong. That monster was protecting me. What? Cress. Huh? How does that monster know your name? You've gotten stronger, Cress. That voice. It can't be. Master Mabaru? Things have gotten interesting here. I wonder how he turned into a monster. Alright. Everyone, step back, please. She can use the same healing arts as me. I don't know who you are, girl, but you're wasting your time. Just look at that thing. It's a mess. Hell, it was probably done for before Cress got his hands on it. It's amazing that thing's still breathing. Not to mention, this blood it's spilling. Nevertheless, it is my duty to heal him. You never gave up on me, and I won't give up on him. Thank you, young lady. You're very kind. May I ask your name? My name is Mint. Please, rest now. This is really Master Mabaru? This monster? How is that even possible? Let me help. Who are you? Marta, I think I can help you with those healing arts. Whoa, hold up there. Maybe that used to be Cress's master, but it's just a monster now. Isn't killing that thing the whole reason we came out here? Ratatosk, shut up. Come on, you know damn well I'm right. What are you gonna do about this, Cress? Nothing. If that monster truly is Master Mabaru, then I couldn't possibly kill him. But what could have transformed him so? I pray there's some way to reverse it. For now, though, we must focus on treating his wounds. Miss Mint, was it? My name is Cress. This area is rife with monsters, but there's a small cave near the village where we may find a reprieve. May I suggest we bring Master Mabaru there? That would certainly make it easier to concentrate on my healing. Alright, let's get him moved. Oh, and thank you, Miss Mint. If you hadn't stayed my hand, I shudder to think of what would have happened to Master Mabaru. I'm so grateful to have you caring for him in this time of need. Of course, and thank you for trying to protect me. I will do everything I can for him. And please, Cress, just call me Mint. Very well. I wonder if we'll be able to get him to transform back. Wait, actually, we should be bringing some support characters here just to get more of these friend points. And we can turn auto back on. And the thing is too, when you bring a support character, it always brings like the element you need, right? So I just think the fact that SR characters don't have Mystic Arts makes them completely, even if they are an element type, I think it's still not worth bringing them, because the Mystic Arts are just so powerful. Alright, oh, we got a skit here too. Neat. Yeah, these side stories are actually kind of, other than them not being voice acted, they're pretty involved. I like them. So, Mint, how did you end up in the forest anyway? My church received word that a shelter had burned down in Dalka, and that its administrators had perished. I thought I might be able to do something for the poor children who had lost their caretakers. So you attempted to travel to the village alone, and were beset by monsters? Yes, and allow me to thank you again for saving me from those creatures. On the contrary, it is I who am in your debt. Had you not stayed my blade, I would have killed Master Mabaru. I thank you. You're very kind, Cress. As are you, Mint. And we're what? Chopped liver? Look at those two, already lost in their own little world. Yeah, because you and Emma would never do that. Alright, keep bringing some support characters. Although I don't know why I'm bringing Rapide, because he's a pretty terrible support character, but we got 50 friend points for it, so. Actually, I have Rapide. I have a lot of SR characters, it's just, they're not worth using. I really like that I have that cat accessory. But other accessories seem like they're kind of a pain to get. And apparently there is going to be some sort of a costume system where you can pick what costume your characters use. But I don't think there is alternate costumes right now for characters. They might do that as like events or something. Who knows? This one has a lot of battle missions. Hopefully some of them at least have some story involved in them and it's not just 7 battle missions to get to the cave. Oh well, it's more gleamstones, right? 7 times 30, 210 gleamstones? Oh, we forgot to bring a support character. Oh well. Next, I know I have Aegis and I have, I can't remember his name, but I have that guy in the story who's always with Aegis. But I haven't really bothered incorporating them into our team. I just don't have the gall to level them up.
本当に強くなったね、カナタ。ありがとうございます。
Alright, here's some story. Where am I? Master, you're awake. Cress? We're taking you to a cave near the village. Mint and Marta will be tending to your wounds. Thank you for saving me earlier. Now please, allow me to return the favor. No, permitting me to live any longer is folly. What? Remember what I said about the monsters here being agitated about something? He's that something. The blood he's spilling brings him in and drives him crazy. Please, Cress, do me the honor of ending this by your own hand. Master Mabaru, I could never do such a thing. Maybe not, but the old fellow's got a point. If we don't off him, he's gonna lure more monsters here, and they're gonna tear your little village apart. But... Cress, please, calm down. You too, Ratatosk. Can you at least pretend to be nice right now? Huh. Yeah, like that's gonna happen. Master Mabaru, what happened to you? I heard you'd been felled by a beast of the woods, but by the time I arrived, your body was gone. Cody told me that he'd buried your remains, so how are you here and in this body? Cody, he's the one who did this to me. What? I did fight the beast of the woods, even wounded it severely, but in the end, it managed to best me. Lying bloodied in the woods, I closed my eyes for what I assumed would be the last time, but when I came to, I saw Cody standing over me. I was disoriented, but I still remember what he whispered in my ear. Everything will be okay, you rest for now. There is still something I need you to do for the village. Once you recover, we'll protect it together. You've nothing to worry about. The next time I awakened, I was in a place I didn't recognize. It was utterly revolting. Withered human remains and rotting monster corpses as far as the eye could see. Bizarre creatures, neither man nor monster, writhing in their death throes. Some were miserably twisted monsters. Others, people trapped in far more horrible bodies than mine. Tears filled their eyes as they pleaded with me. Help me, they all begged. That was when I realized what had happened. Cody sold me to someone who was experimenting on human subjects. And I was now inside the body of the same beast of the woods that had been tormenting the village. Eventually, I managed to slip past my tormentors and escape the facility. I sought vengeance upon Cody and all who had done this to me. I cannot believe that Cody would do something so vile. Ah, so you've yet to discover Cody's true nature. What do you mean? Cody is a good and honorable man. He takes in orphans and raises them. He even goes as far as finding suitable foster homes for each child, as far as I understand. Or so he claims. One night I saw him accept a large payment from the supposed foster parents. He even referred to the child disdainfully as merchandise. This so-called adoption was little more than a sale. Well, that's messed up. Indeed, Cody isn't saving children, he's trafficking them. That's horrible. Oh, but that explains it. Kanata must have known. Unfortunately, at the time, it was too dark to use my vision orb, so I was unable to collect any evidence. But I vowed to do so and put a stop to his schemes. Alas, it was only shortly thereafter that I was defeated by the beast of the woods. I suspect that Cody was aware of what I witnessed and saw my defeat as a chance to be rid of me. Selling me allowed him to bolster his pocketbook in the process. In the end, after all my posturing, I accomplished nothing. Perhaps this body is a deserved punishment for my failure. Master Mabaru, how could anyone do something so vile as to sell children and these monster hybrid experiments? What sort of depraved mind could even conceive of such a thing? Hey, Ratatosk? Yeah, sounds like me and the old man got something in common. Excuse me? I'm sorry we didn't say anything sooner, but we were worried about how you'd react if we told you the truth. What he just said about human-monster experiments? That's exactly how I was born inside Emil. What? Huh. So we actually got more backstory about Cody there. That was actually pretty... I like that. That was neat. Okay, so these side stories are worth doing. They definitely do flesh out quite a bit of stuff. Rita. Let's see if we can befriend Rita here. I believe Rita's from Vesperia? Question mark? I can't remember. I know her name.
止まってられない。受けてみろ。はっ。それ。甘い。生きて帰れると思わないことに。終わらせよう。俺たちの手で。邪魔するやつを倒すだけよ。まばゆき雷光、ライトニング。
Alrighty. So I kind of like this story with Mabaru and Cress and Hemel and Marta. It is now tying into the main plot, which is kind of neat. Something tells me, though, that there's probably only 3 chapters in the game right now. Like, main story chapters. But I'm not certain. I'm only assuming that just because I've seen a lot of stuff unlocked with Chapter 3 and nothing, I haven't seen anything higher than Chapter 3, so... Okay. Oh, we still have a ton of missions here. You know what? We'll take a break here. Next time we'll try to finish up stage 3 here and see if there's anything else after that. But as always, thanks for watching. Until next time.